What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are doing a 35th installment of Retro Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing my Aeroclassics 1:400 scale Delta Airlines Boeing 737-200 in the Wavy Gravy Deltaflot Colors in Motion livery. Figured I'd throw all three names in there just to play fair and even the playing field, because I know there's a lot of different names for this particular livery for Delta. But as you can tell, it is another model that I acquired during Airliners International in Kansas City this year, so that's why you see the pin right over there. So I picked this up from Squatchy's diecast hanger for $50. You can see the price tag right there. It is upside down, but the bottom left of the box is actually right there. So they did not look for that, but it is kind of hard to see, so I can't blame them. That black on blue text does not work very well. The contrast is not, it's not sufficient in reference to the design, so they need to figure something out here for Aeroclassics with this blue box stuff. So, of course, speaking of which, this is a blue box model, so that means there's absolutely nothing on it except for a couple minor details. So 1:400 scale down there, and then the price tag on the bottom right there. And then, yeah, these sides are all blank. This is the Aeroclassics thing that they do where they just include some information about the aircraft, so it's easy to find. BBX 41643 is the item number. And then here's the back, which just has some legal disclaimers, as is industry standard. So go ahead and put the box off to the side. I got a little too much going on up here in this little studio that I have, but we're making it work, because we're making videos as much as we can, and we're trying to have some fun with it, because that is what we do around here. So here it is. This is the Delta 737-200 by Aeroclassics, or Blue Box models, whatever you want to call it. And it's a very neat little model here, so let's go ahead and take a look. So go ahead and get in onto the nose section here. So we've got the nose cone and the cockpit windows. The nose on the 737s for Aeroclassics are a little pointy, but it's not horrible. I've seen much worse. Then we have the nose gear door and then the nose gear itself. They also have a little SkyTeam logo on here, as they were one of the first members of the Alliance. We have the L1 door, a couple panel details included. And then we also have the Wavy Gravy Delta titles right here. This is the standard titles that they had for this livery, and this is the soft widget. So this is the earlier rendition of this livery. They reintroduced the more sharper or heritage widget in like 2004, I think it was, because this one they meant to modernize the widget, so they gave it a more curved aspect instead of the sharp one like it had been for many years up to that point. So they changed it back at some point after, and then as we continue on back, we've got the little overwing exit, and then we have the lovely little engines here, which do have some paint on it, reminiscent of the Ron Allen days. Then we have the American flag and the registration, November 321 Delta Lima, and then we have the Delta Airlines tail standard for the time, my favorite Delta livery, actually. Widget is a very, very close second, but Deltaflot just edges it out because of the bright colors on it. Then on the other side of the aircraft, we don't have too many different details over here, though you do have a couple luggage doors on this side. And then there's one of the rear boarding doors, of course, and then another look at the Delta tail, which does have a fleet code printed on the top of it, as you can see there in the white text. And then go ahead and check out the underneath of the aircraft. There's our standard Aeroclassic stuff. Stand hole, no branding. We do have silver paint on here. They did not polish it, because I'm guessing it was cheaper. We do have some overwing exit markings, which is nice, and the wing details and everything look really good. No exterior details on top, except for the beacon light. That's all the information I have for this model. A very neat little model, and has become a little hard to find, but thankfully Squatchy's had it for about retail, a little higher than retail, but still pretty good. Now I need to get the Ron Allen livery, and I'll be complete with the main Delta liveries, because I know there was Delta Express liveries for all of the widget, Ron Allen, and then the Deltaflot livery here, which I know Gemini did that one, and that one's kind of abundant on the secondhand market, so I'll have to pick those up in the future. But for now, my priority will be on these mainline Delta aircraft. So now let's take a look at the real-life aircraft's history, which is very brief here, since there's not too many operators it went to. First flew on May 1st of 1984, then it went to Delta in September, and it operated with them for 21 years, being retired sometime in 2005. And after that, it was transferred to Northern Air Cargo in April of 2006, and of course was converted to a freighter. They're the name of the operator. Operated with them for another 13 years, and it was stored in 2019, where it has remained ever since. And that'll do it for this retro review. Again, neat little model here that I recommend for all the retro collectors out there, and really hoping that we'll continue to see some excellent 737-200 releases as we move into the future. So with that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.